my friends. We're on week 4, the final week of our Dollar Tree Bucket Challenge. And I hope you stay tuned to find out what is the last thing that I bought for our Bucket Challenge and where do we go from here? Here is our bucket, and look how full it's getting. Now, because I have a vacuum sealer, I'm going to go ahead and seal all of this. To recommend 2 things. I would recommend a pressure canner, because if you take the lid off a pressure canner, you can use that for a water bath canner. And I would really suggest you get a vacuum sealer. A vacuum sealer can do wonders in protecting your food for long-term storage. What did I get for the last 5 ingredients for our monthly challenge? $20 in all is what we spend, and it was so much fun. So I'm going to share with you the last 5 things that I got. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get another bucket and I'm going to disperse the things. So the edible foods in one bucket and the non-edible foods in another. And I'm going to continue to keep building up my non-edible food supply. As you all know, I have a lot of food, but I really don't have a lot of medical things and things that are non-edible that I can use here. If the first 2 things I got was dried potatoes. You can use dried potatoes in a lot of different ways. And I was told that the Idahoan is one of the best dried potatoes that you can buy. It tastes really good. And they were from the Dollar Tree. And they're also in Mylar bags. Whenever you buy something that is foil lined like this, that's technically a Mylar bag. Now, of course, it's not quite as strong as the ones you would buy, but it still is a Mylar bag and it still can hold up fairly well. And what I will do is I probably will go ahead and take a second barrier protection, and I will also vacuum seal these. So you can put them in another Mylar bag, and I will do some videos on that. I have so many videos on packaging in Mylar bags and things like that that I tend to forget that not everybody's seen my back videos. So I got these potatoes. Purchase number 3 is going to be a very interesting purchase to a lot of you. And this may not benefit some of you, but purchase number 3 is marigold seeds. Now, why in the world did I get marigold seeds? I bet you're wondering. You know that marigolds are one of the best plants to plant to naturally get rid of pests. Yes, marigolds. Marigolds you can plant, and that would actually help get rid of whitefly. It would help get rid of all kinds of pests in your garden. And as we want to be organic, and if the grid would be down, we need ways to protect our food production. Marigolds is one of them. And did you know that marigold flower petals are edible? Who would have ever thought? Marigold petals are high in vitamin C. So, marigolds is what I am going to put in my survival bucket. The next purchase I got was Epsom salt. Now, why did I get Epsom salt? Epsom salt is really good for all kinds of things. Now, it says on the package it's great for sprains and bruises and sore muscles. Also as a plant nutrient. But Epsom salt also kills germs. And so this will be in my medical bucket because Epsom salt is really good. Also, Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. And so a little bit of this Epsom salt would be good for you as well if your vitamins and minerals were depleted. So the Epsom salt is a really good choice that for everyone to have, and that was the plain Epsom salt, not the one with any kind of synthetic scent in it. But if you have your own essential oils, you can make scented Epsom salt and it will be more organic instead of the chemicals that they use in the cheaper brands. So Epsom salt. My last one is matches. Now you saw me in week 1, I bought a lighter. Week 4, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these matches, and they were inspired to me by a subscriber. So let's get working on our survival project for the week, and that has something to do with matches. So let's get started. So our project today is we're going to take everyday matches and we're going to make them waterproof. And this was given to me as advice from a subscriber of mine. So the matches were only $1, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to get a bunch of these matches and we're going to turn them into something that would be great in an off-grid situation. So how many times do you have to light something and it's raining outside? Oh, I got paraffin wax at the thrift store. What we're doing is, this is some of the wax that's not melted, but there's a lot of it that's melted, and it doesn't take much at all. We're going to go ahead and we're going to dip the matches in this paraffin wax, and then we're going to lay them on our cookie sheet. So let's get started and making some waterproof matches. Now all we have to do is put our matches in our glass container. And this is going to be great if we ever have to light a fire or anything outside. This is a fun project to work on. And it's going to really help you if you have a bug out bag, or if you just want to use it for your survival box. And we're going to light one and I'll see how it looks. What fun! So here's our striking area. And what I'll do is I'll put this in with our container so we have it. Make sure you always have it right where you need it. Put it right inside your glass jar. For $1, we have a lot of matches and they're waterproof. Let's go ahead. Let's light one and see. So the tip has the paraffin wax on it. And look at that. Wow, see how nice that burns? Pretty cool, isn't it? So I hope you enjoyed this project this week. I hope you make some of these. It was a lot of fun. You can use any kind of wax that you have. I just had the paraffin wax, which is a cheaper wax. And look how slow burning it is. It's not burning down the stick like it would if it didn't have it, because it's keeping the wax from making it go further down. Look at that. See how long that's lasting? So it's going to save you a lot of money because you're not going to need as many matches. One of them is going to do the job. Pretty cool. What do you think? Are you going to dip some matches in some wax? I hope you do. It's a lot of fun. And it's going to come in handy. Even if we don't have a grid down situation, it's going to come in handy for a lot of things. It's going to help you save some money. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. From Fanny's Diary, we're on January 17th, 1943. Today I was in the kitchen baking all day. I baked a spice cupcakes and chocolate nut cake. Just a little reminder, if you like these survival series, check out my playlist. I have all of them in one playlist for your handy convenience. I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye, everybody.